Hi, this is Kian Egan here, and you're listening to Six Towns Radio.
Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
So, Kian, welcome to the show. How you doing, mate?
I'm very good, Terry, and yourself. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. I know you're very busy promoting the album. It's called Home, because that's where the heart is.
Home is where the heart is, right, Terry. Yeah, it's been a mental few weeks leading up to the album launch, and the album release. But it's been a very, it feels like it's been a very successful few weeks in that sense. Just kind of having loads of fun and just getting out there and doing our thing, really. Yeah,
of course it is busy when you're promoting, but it's also exciting as well because, it's getting released and you see how well it's doing. I bet you've just been sitting there waiting for this moment for months because you've had the songs there and then you have to wait for it to come out.
Yeah, I mean, it can be quite a frustrating process, recording an album and then waiting before you actually get the album released. But I was the other way around, really. It all happened so quick that, I didn't even have time to think about it. The album wasn't even finished before we had to start making track listings and, doing the photo shoot and the video shoot and everything. We were still recording throughout all that process. So it was very, very fast. I got offered this record deal off the back of coming out of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here last year. So, that was December, and then I signed a record deal in January, and here I am in March with an album out. It's all been very quick and very fast, but it's been very successful. To be doing it that quick, I've been very happy with it, and I kind of feel like the music hasn't suffered, nothing has suffered, but we've just managed to kind of get it all done in what normally takes a year in about 2 months.
It just shows it can be done with the right people.
Oh, absolutely. Westlife did make records that fast as well at 1 or 2 points, but this was the way that they wanted to make it this time around, so I was happy to go for it.
You're a big family man. Your wife is on the album.
Well, I think on the album, yeah. She's singing on a song called I Run To You, which is a fantastic kind of fantastic duet that we've done, and it's kind of a song that I really, really loved. And, record label approached me again and was like, what do you think of the idea of getting your wife to do this with you? And I was like, really? Oh, okay. And then I asked Jodie if she was into it, and she was. So then she came to the studio and we got it done.
As easy as that. Promoting the album, seeing you on quite a lot of TV shows. I know you love the presenting side. You've done quite a lot of that. You were King of the Jungle, of course. But recent times I've seen you on The Cube, which must have been the most stressful thing you could ever do because you did it for somebody else rather than yourself.
Well, to be honest, I really enjoyed The Cube. And I wasn't stressed out about it at all. I was quite excited about playing that game. I hadn't even really thought about it too much before I went in to do it. I just went in and done it, that kind of way. Yeah. It was just one of them shows that I just thought, get in there, do it, and have some fun. And that's what I did. I was lucky that I did as well as I did on it. But, I never really thought about it too much, to be honest.
Yeah, you took it to the wire, really. You were on your last life at one point.
Well, I did. I played all the way up to 50 grand with only one life left on the 25 grand, which I believe nobody's ever done before. But I knew the game that I was up against was a game that I could complete,
Yeah. And a couple of weeks ago, of course, you were on Celebrity Juice.
Yeah.
And Keith Lemon said you and he called Holly's pregnancy before it went out there.
I kind of said something to him after the show that it wouldn't surprise me if Holly was to turn around and say she was pregnant in the next few days. And sure enough, a day later, she announced that she was pregnant. So that was quite funny. But, just having a bit of banter backstage with a few beers afterwards. And, we were kind of throwing it out there. And I got it right.
It was the size of the boobs, I think, that gave it away.
I think, probably was the size of her boobs that gave it away. Yeah, probably was.
And I've spoken to a few people who've been on Celebrity Juice, and it is as crazy as it looks. It's a longer process. You're there for a long time. You're there for a few hours.
Yeah, you're there for almost 3 hours recording, for the hour show. It's like a stand-up comedy show that you're shoved into the middle of. That's the best way to describe it, yeah. But it's absolutely hilarious. It's very good fun.
Yeah. Promoting an album, you'll be performing live on a few things. On your own, how different it's going to be performing solo without the Westlife guys behind you?
It's been fine, to be honest with you. I mean, at first it was quite daunting, but as time went on, it's like anything else. You get used to it, and I got used to it, and I'm really enjoying it now. I mean, it definitely was a bit like, oh my God, what's going on here, presenting on my own, performing on my own, But after I got 2 or 3 under my belt, it was all good,
Yeah, definitely. Well, I've said you do a bit of presenting. Is anything more of that in the pipeline?
I have loads, yeah. Next week I'm on Daybreak all next week, presenting to different mothers around the country. And then in April I have a piece on this morning, which is basically me backstage at a load of musicals and things like that, and in the West End, a 5-piece documentary that goes out on Easter week. So that would be quite good fun as well. So, you know, ticking away on that stuff. I think TV presenting kind of comes in dribs and drabs. It's not something, you know, it's not like, unless you take a permanent job, like something like this morning, it's not something that you're always rolling with. You know, it comes in bits and pieces, if you like.
It's something you can put on the back burner, as you can with Westlife.
I think Westlife, we've only been apart 2.5 years, and you know, I think we need a much bigger break than that from Westlife if we were ever going to return to it.
Thank you very much. I know you're very busy.
No worries, buddy.
Thanks for taking 10 minutes with me. Bye-bye.
Cheers, buddy. Bye-bye.